As I mentioned earlier, we've been engaged in creating a really meaningful partnership, so I was hoping that Edith could talk a little bit about that and also what they're doing with agriculture at the college. So join me in welcoming Dr. Edith Olson.
Thank you very much indeed, Ken. Yes, as Ken said, my name is Dr. Edith Olson and I am the interim co-dean. You can interpret what you like about the word co-dean. I know what I think about when I think about co-dean. Anyway, I'm the interim co-dean for the Centre for Applied Arts and Sciences at Lethbridge College. So I look after agriculture. I also look after the Agriculture Centre of Excellence, the Liberal Arts Programme and General Studies Programme and the Exercise Science Programme, and I also take part in all of the research that goes on at Lethbridge College because most of that research comes out of the Centre for Applied Arts and Sciences. So it is my pleasure this afternoon to be able to talk to you briefly about the relationship between Farming Smarter and Lethbridge College and where that relationship is going as we move forward. So what we are establishing at Lethbridge College is called the Agriculture Collaborative Centre of Excellence. And it's important that the word collaborative is in there because it truly is a collaboration, not just between departments at Lethbridge College, but also between our external partners and Lethbridge College as well. So this is what we currently have in our centre. We have the Corps Van Ray Southern Alberta Agribusiness Programme, which was established thanks to a very generous donation from Corps Van Ray, who gave us the mandate to work together with the University of Lethbridge to develop this new programme in agribusiness that is essential to the work that's being done in agriculture in Southern Alberta. We are part of the first initiative of the Corps Van Ray Agribusiness Programme. We have already launched the Agriculture Business Risk Management Programme, which is a completely online delivery of courses. We have taken a brand new approach to this programme in that it's made up of the traditional courses but subdivided into modules. So people can take a module in every month. There are 26 modules altogether in that program. People can start a module in any month of the year. We're not sticking to the traditional semester system. A module is $183 if you're interested. You can sign up for this program online. You take all of the modules online. You never actually have to set foot on Lethbridge College campus. And it can lead to a credential, which is a certificate, which will be hopefully sanctioned by Advanced Education here in the very near future. We also have our traditional programming that we have been doing at Lethbridge College for more than 40 years. So we have our primary production courses in animal science and plant and soil science. Starting very soon, in fact, she arrives in Lethbridge today to take up her new position effective March the 1st. We are launching the Muller Irrigation Programme. This program will focus on taking large sets of data and making use of them so that farmers and producers can make more efficient use of irrigation systems. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that shortly. So we appointed the first ever fully funded applied research chair at Lethbridge College, and we called it the Muller Applied Research Chair in Irrigation Science. We call it MARC for short. Where are we going, though, with programming at Lethbridge College? We're not standing still, we're looking to the future. So some of the things that we're looking to establish as part of the ongoing programming at Lethbridge College in our Collaborative Centre of Excellence is we're looking at transportation and logistics, and we're also looking at manufacturing. You might be asking yourself, well, those are things Lethbridge College agriculture has not been involved in traditionally, and you're absolutely right. Due to intelligence that was delivered to us by a study that was undertaken, we have recognized that these are areas of significant impact to agriculture in Southern Alberta, and therefore they are forming two of the four pillars of our agriculture work as we move forward into the future. They're in dotted lines because they currently don't exist. They're the future state and our vision for where we're going with our agriculture programming. As part of every aspect of the Collaborative Centre of Excellence, we have our data-driven agriculture and we have our research. So we're all going to be making decisions based on evidence. We're going to be making decisions based on productivity, and we're going to be looking at incorporating data into everything that we do in our Collaborative Centre of Excellence, including our applied research. So Lethbridge College and Farming Smarter both have a focus on agricultural research. And we have a very strong program, one of our traditional programs in plant and soil major at Lethbridge College. And Farming Smarter has been exceedingly generous in hosting our students from that program many times out at the Farming Smarter site. They've helped us with things like the hemp harvest, taking soil samples, telling us about the work that they are doing. So they have been a very important part of the programming that we undertake at Lethbridge College. We have also been very fortunate that ag programming at Lethbridge College has been very attractive to a number of significant donations. So the Corps Van Ray gave Lethbridge College $2.5 million, which was then matched by the province for a total of $5 million. He also gave the Lethbridge University the exact same amount. The Muller family also made a very generous donation to Lethbridge College, and it's out of that Muller family donation that we've been able to launch the Muller Applied Research Chair and the Muller Applied Work in Irrigation. Last year, 2015, Lethbridge College Agriculture received over $12 million in donations and matching funds, which we think is a highly significant contribution to our programming, and also recognizes that the work that we do in agriculture at Lethbridge College is of value to Southern Alberta and will continue to be of value to Southern Alberta as we grow our programming into the future. So Farming Smarter has agreed to be part of our $2.1 million NSERC grant that we got last year. This grant money is to help us with programming a 5-year project in integrated plant and fish systems, otherwise known as aquaponics and aquaculture. So that Farming Smarter has agreed that we can use part of their site out at the Jail Road to be able to conduct our field trials when we get to that stage. We also know that, of course, Farming Smarter conducts many field trials on that site for a variety of reasons with a variety of partners. Lethbridge College will be one of those partners, is one of those partners, and looks forward to improving that relationship as we move forward. We also know about the great work that Farming Smarter does by hosting tours, putting on workshops, conferences, etc. And we know that Farming Smarter has lots of links to industry. It has its ear to the ground on what's happening in agriculture in our region. So, we want to see an enhanced engagement between Lethbridge College and Farming Smarter as we move forward in 2016 and beyond. We know that Lethbridge College has much more to offer than just its agriculture programming. Going back to that second slide about the Collaborative Centre, the Collaborative Centre is not just agriculture. We're encompassing many other programs and departments right across Lethbridge College. For example, we can grow things, Cullery can turn it into delicious meals. Agriculture is a business, agribusiness. Corps Van Ray recognise that, as do all of us in this room. So we know that there's links to our business program. There's also links that you might not think exist, for example, to our fashion program. Hold on a minute, fashion program in agriculture, where's she coming from with that? Well, think about hemp. Hemp can be a product that can be turned into material that can be turned into sustainable, fashionable items. So that's the kind of thing that we're looking at. There are many, many connections right across our campus. We have 54 programs at Lethbridge College, and I would be surprised if you could, I would challenge you. I'd say find how agriculture is not linked to at least one of those programs or all of those programs. And I think you'd have a hard time doing that. I think you're going to find that agriculture, being so intrinsic to the nature of business in Southern Alberta, does have a link to pretty much everything that we do at Lethbridge College. So we also know that there's opportunities for our students to take part in Farming Smarter's research, for example, by making it part of their coursework. We recognize that volunteer opportunities for our students are important, and they have volunteer opportunities with Farming Smarter. They also have an opportunity to get paid employment, perhaps as summer positions as well. You've already heard Adriana talk today. She's one of our fine Lethbridge College instructors in agriculture, and Adriana has a PhD. So do I, and we're half of the faculty in the ag program. So 50% of the ag program has PhDs on board as instructors. But we never hire anybody at less than a master's level to take part in academic programs at Lethbridge College. So Lethbridge College is replete with people of high caliber, high academic standing. Many of those people know how to do research, they've done research, they've got publications to their names, and they're willing, they're ready, and they are optimistic about being able to engage in future research opportunities in conjunction with Farming Smarter. So the Muller Irrigation Program is, as I said, Willamine Apples, which is this lady here. She is joining us today. She is flying in from Saskatoon. She is taking up her post on March the 1st. And the way that we were able to fund her was because of the donation from the Muller family of $3.1 million, which I'm going to tell you came out of the blue, was left to us in the estate. Lethbridge College was able to find a further $1.9 million to put together this program, provide sustainable funding for Willamine to be able to conduct research using large data sets and modelling to be able to benefit the irrigation industry in southern Alberta and beyond. This is the first ever fully funded applied research chair at Lethbridge College. That's a big step for us. It's part of the exciting journey that we're going on as we move forward 2016 and beyond. So we want to grow the partnership with Farming Smarter. We realize the strengths of both organizations and we'd like to leverage those. We know that there's opportunities from first-year students that hardly know one end of a soil auger from the other to people at the PhD level to be able to engage with Farming Smarter as part of this collaboration between our two fine institutions. We know that Farming Smarter being able to offer dry land and irrigated opportunities has a huge potential for us to engage in meaningful research, applied research of benefit to producers in southern Alberta. We also want to build our linkages between Lethbridge College, Farming Smarter, and the industries that we serve in southern Alberta who are connected to the ag business in any shape or form, whether it's primary production, financial, or whatever. We realize there are mutual benefits for both parties. We can apply for funds separately, we can apply for funds jointly. There are some things that Lethbridge College can apply for that Farming Smarter can't, but will still benefit the research that takes place at Farming Smarter and vice versa. Plus, there are advantages that we can put both our names on joint applications for funding, making that application stronger with more chance of success. So we realize also there's an opportunity to us to leverage the human resources that we have at both fine institutions and to be able to promote our common goals of extension for agriculture, meaningful applied research that benefits the agriculture industry in southern Alberta. We also realize we can share spaces and equipment, the physical land out at the jail road, the labs, the classrooms at Lethbridge College. We have opportunities galore to be able to integrate our two institutions and have a very fine relationship that will last a very long time. So working together is our goal to serve the needs of our local and regional agriculture. We want to solve the real world applicable problems that will benefit the ag industry in southern Alberta. We realize that Farming Smarter is exceptional at their extension work. That is something that Lethbridge College does not currently do, so we would be very interested in growing the relationship in that way as well. We realize that we have huge opportunities because we share this common vision of doing applied research in southern Alberta of benefit to the agriculture community. So we are collaborative, working together with applied research and growing this relationship. So where are we at with this partnership? We have ongoing discussions. We're working on a document which will put into writing what this partnership will look like as it moves forward. We are respectful that both parties at Farming Smarter and Lethbridge College have commonalities, but they also have differences which will need to be respected. And they will be respected because Farming Smarter is an excellent partner for us to be working with, and we hope that they feel the same way. We're looking forward to having an agreement in writing at some future date, not too far off into the future. And we totally realized that individually, Farming Smarter is strong, Lethbridge College is very strong. Together, those two partners can become a powerhouse of agriculture in southern Alberta. We are much stronger together, and I borrowed that phrase from Ken Coles because he used it, so thank you, Ken, for that. And with that, I'd like to wrap up and thank you very much indeed for the opportunity to address this audience today. Thank you.